Yes, yes. Hello there. Hi, and how are you today? Yes, I want to say thank you. I want to say welcome to this program. This is the Mind with John. Today, what we're really doing is that we are doing a year in review. Yes, we are looking at this year, how far we came from where we are. Because when you do the year in review, sometimes it helps to prepare for where you are going in the new year. It's also time for you to do your life in review. Review your life, you know, and look at your life. You see, most time people should do a year in review of their life, their family life, their financial life, the entire life at the end of the year. Because it can help you to identify, did you succeed? Did you make your dream come to reality? Did you achieve what you set for this year? Did your resolution for this year? Did you achieve a resolution for this year? So this program, The Mind with John, we are doing a year in review today, and I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for following us during this year. During this year, we started this year on a roll. We started this year on the road, and the first quarter of this year, we took a journey on January, February, March, April, May, and June, July, August, and September, October, November, and we are now in December. We are running this year. This year is going to an end, and as we travel through this journey of life, this meta journey, we our goal for this journey was to detoxify your mind of negativities. We wanted to inspire your thoughts, motivate your spirit, and empower your actions. We went through this year talking on different topics to motivate you, to inspire you, to empower your action. One of the main topics that we talk about this year was we talk about your people will ask you, what was your purpose on this earth? What was your purpose for this year? Did you achieve your purpose for this year? The reason for which something is done or created, the reason for which something exists. Did you achieve your goal? Did you achieve your purpose for life? Did you identify your purpose on this earth? Why did you come in 2021? Did you identify? Did you live the life that you wanted to live in this year? Did you succeed? When you talk about purpose, finding your purpose in your life, you got to talk about realignment. You got to align with the truth of who you are. You see, some of us forgot who we are, who we were. Some of us got disconnected with our purpose in life. The things that we really wanted to do in this year in our life, we got disconnected along the wayside because we got distracted. Our goal this year was to help you realign with the truth of who you are. Stop living that fake life that we have lived. And we also talk about adopting the role model mindset. We talk about people like we encourage you to be a role model in your life because there are people in your life who are looking at you and want to be you. We talk about people like Oprah Winfield, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Nelson Mandela. We talk about Biden, Obama. Those who live a role model and people look at the life and say, I want to be like them. We encourage you to be a role model in someone's life, to adopt the role model mindset. Did you? Did you? Are you a role model? Were you a role model in someone's life in this year? We talk about creating meaningful moments. Meaningful moments in your life that you will remember. As we travel on this journey, there were days that we stopped at hotel. There were days that we stopped at resort. There were days that we stopped on the mountain and we took pictures. There were days that we went down the valley and we stopped at the lakeside. We took some pictures. We made memories. Are you making memories in your life? Did you make any memory in your life for this year? Can you look back this year after many years and say, wow, I did this. Look at what I did in 2021. As we traveled along the road, we went down mountains, and we climbed mountains, we went down hills. Oh yeah, some of us, our life has been like a roller coaster. And we have gone down hills, we have gone in the valley of the shadow of death. We have faced mountains. By the grace of God, we made it through. With tears in our eyes, yet we made it through. I'm glad that you made it through your mountain and your valley. The question is, what was your purpose for 2021? Did you achieve it? Did you identify your purpose? Did you live your purpose for 2021? Oh yes, 2021 is gone, John. Yes, you are right. But the next question is, what is your purpose for this decade? If you remember, I reminded you that this year began a decade. And this year was just to open the door to this decade. The question is, what is your purpose for this decade? If you identify your purpose, do you know what you want, how you want your life to be in this decade? As you travel, it was a joyful trip. We went through mountains. And it reminded us that as we went through the mountain, that in our days, in our life, that yes, if we can go through this mountain, we will face mountain in our life, but yet we can go through it. And some of us went through mountain this year. I know you, I'm looking at you and I can feel your emotion. But you made it across on the other side. Oh, I'm happy for you because what? You made it through your mountain. You made it through your valley. Yes. Now you can look back at those mountains. As you retrospect on your life, you can look at the obstacles that beface you this year and say, it's over. I'm glad that 2021 is over. I'm moving forward. No return. And while we're talking to you, motivating, inspiring, and encourage you to take meaningful actions in your life, we warn you about the comfort zone. Yes, we warn you about the comfort zone syndrome, where many of us are so comfortable with our life, with the life that we are living. We are so comfortable with our career. We are so comfortable in our relationship. Despite the fact that there is no benefit, we are not benefiting from our life today. We are everything around us continue to be the same. No change, no growth. But we are just comfortable. We are reluctantly comfortable with our lifestyle. We are not enjoying our life, but we are comfortable. We are comfortable in our joy, and because of our comfort zone, we do not want to get out. And we want you to get out because Doesn't matter how long you stay in that comfort zone, that your life will never change. You have done the same thing for years and they have not changed your life. Just to remind you, the comfort zone is that thing that you are so comfortable doing. Despite the fact you are not benefiting. Your job could be your comfort zone. Your relationship will be your comfort zone. Some of us, our behavior is our comfort zone. Our attitude is our comfort zone. We want you. We want to get out. Get out because what? You will never benefit. Your life will not change in your comfort zone. No, it has not changed you for the past year. It will not change today. And you say, oh, but it's late. Yes, it may be late this year, but I want to warn you today. As we end this year, that 2022 is coming. If your life must change, if your condition must change, you gotta be prepared to get out of your comfort zone. You gotta get out, man. You can't look, man. It's time for you to look at your life, analyze your life, and make a decision that hey, I have done this thing for years and my life has not changed. I have done the job for years, my life has not changed. Everything else is changing around me. Gas prices are going up. Food prices are changing. Everything else is going around me. My salary continues to be static. It's time to get up. Oh, it's time to get up, man. I'm a witness to that. And the reason some of us are stuck in that relationship, the reason some of us are stuck in that career, the reason some of us are stuck in that job, because of fear. We're afraid that we'll lose control when we leave that comfort zone. Because in our comfort zone, at least we know the supervisor, we know the director, we know our job. But we're afraid that we will lose control when we get out. We're afraid of failure when we get out of this job. We'll fail. When we get out of this relationship, we will fail. We're afraid of being rejected out there in a new job, new position, a new relationship. We're afraid of the unknown. We don't know what to expect when we get out on the other side. Oh, yes, 2022. Do you know? No, we don't know, but we are anxious and we are happy to be going to 2022. Yes, 2022 is the unknown. So why not stay in 2021? But the truth is that many of us are going to 2022 with our 2021 attitude, our 2021 behavior. Some of us are going into 2022 with our 2021 mindset. Yes. There's a saying about it. I say you can't pour wine into new wineskin. Some of us are afraid of personal change that comes with getting out of our comfort zone. We want to stay because of the fear. We are afraid. We are asking, if you want to get out, how do I get out? I don't know. I'm tired doing this. And I want to get out. But I just don't know, man. John, how? Well, let me help you. There are three ways to get out of your comfort zone. There are three ways to get out of that job. There are three ways to get out of that relationship. There are three ways to get out of that behavior, that attitude that you are stuck in, despite the fact that it is not benefiting you. But you are stuck. Living life the same way, doing the same thing over and over, no new result, no growth. The first thing you got to understand is that to get out of your comfort zone, you got to what? You got to recognize what it is. You got to recognize the truth of who you are. You got to recognize that comfort zone. Is it your job? Is it your relationship? Is it your behavior, your attitude? Is it your mindset? What is that comfort zone that you are in? You got to identify it. You got to recognize it. And the second step is that after you recognize what it is, you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. Or 2 years ago, I recognized my comfort zone. You know what my comfort zone was? Don't be surprised. It was my job. As a professional nurse, I realized that nursing was my comfort zone. I have worked in the facility for 30 years. As I speak to you today, today is my last day. Today is December 30th. Today is my last day at my 20-year job that I've been to. Yes, I recognize my job as my comfort zone. I realize that I have been there for years. My condition have not changed. My check have not changed. You know, and I was there because I knew my friends were there. I knew the supervisor. Supervisor comes and go, and everybody said, "Oh, Joe, you are pioneer here." And I felt happy hearing that I was a pioneer, but my life was not changing. But I recognized that my job was my comfort zone. So I decided 2 years ago. I didn't just jump. No, no. I'm not saying when you recognize or you identify your comfort zone, you should just jump out. No. 2 years ago, I made a decision that I was getting up. I was quitting this job. So 2 years ago, I went back to school. And everybody was asking me, "Are you doing nursing?" I said, "No, no." I went back to school 2 years ago. And I graduated this year with a degree in communication studies. Yes. So I got a degree today beside nursing. And then after you decide, you got to take action. So first you must recognize your comfort zone. You must decide. And then the last thing is you must what? Action. So 3 weeks ago, I sat home and wrote a beautiful letter. Dear Sir, Madam, I have been here for 20 years. I love this place. There's a wonderful place to be. But this place has become too comfortable for me to grow and learn and innovate. Therefore, I am leaving because I'm going out. I want to what? Learn new ways of life. I'm going to a new career field. I gave it to them. I felt good. Today, as I say, it's my last day. I'm going to work. I don't know what to expect, but I feel good within myself. I got friends who are happy for me. 20 years. I'm giving 20 years away because it's no more comfortable for me mentally. So don't worry about how long you've been in that job. You see, Les Brown, one of my mentors, says, the days of working for 20, 50 years in a place, at the end of the time you have pension and giving a gold watch, the gold watch era is over. No, no, the gold watch era is over. Yes, it's over. But you got to recognize it. As we travel along this route this year, we encourage you. We told you that it's time to get out of that comfort zone. You got to look around your life. You got to reconnect yourself with those things in your life that are joyous and beneficial. You know, there are three things that happen when you get out of your comfort zone. The first thing, you get recognized. The other day, I went to work, and one of the workers who they didn't know, and they said, "Hello, John. We heard that you're leaving us." I looked around, like, oh, I said, "Yes, I'm leaving." He said, "I didn't know, but she recognized me. She had never asked me before. But because I'm leaving now, people are recognizing me. Even people at my job are recognizing me." And then when you get out of your comfort zone, you get into new territories. People will be asking, "Who is that? Who is he? Who is her?" People say, "Oh, she's the new secretary. She's the new manager." That's recognition already. You are getting recognized into where you're going. Have you ever done your job and then you go to a grocery store and you meet someone and they say, "Oh, John, did you leave us?" That's recognition right there. You are recognized when you get out of your comfort zone. You get connected. You get connected to people who are connected to you. I put my application online, my CV online, my resume online, and I'm getting this call from everybody, every HR. They are calling me and say, "We saw your resume, we love it, we want to have an interview." I'm having Zoom interviews, so that's connected. I'm connecting to more people, more HRs than I ever been connected before. I went for an interview the other day, and they told me that they wanted me to do this and do this. I said, look, I understand. I love the job, but I cannot work on weekends. I will not work on weekends. And they're like, well, then we don't think that you are the right person for the job. I said, okay. I left. I came home and no, they told me, say, if you change your mind, call us. I said, okay. I came home after 2 days. Uh, I got a message from them. They wanted me to call them. So I called and the lady told me, so, oh, John, we are readjusting our schedule to fit the weekend. You hear me, right? They are saying that they are readjusting their schedule to fit my weekend off. Because I told them I can't work on weekend. I've been to a job for 20 years. They had never readjusted the schedule to fit my time. But now I'm going to a new territory. They are readjusting the schedule to fit my time. Fit me. So now my lifestyle is now determining the job, my job. So my job is no more determining what I work on weekend. My schedule, because I want to have my weekend off. I want to live again 30 years without a weekend or with every other weekend to work has taken a lot out of me. I want to regain my passion. I want to regain my purpose. I want to regain my purpose in life. I want to take my weekends on the road, enjoy myself, to live again. The life that weekends working every week have taken away from me. I want that life back. That's what you call purpose. I don't know about you, man. But what are you doing? What are you doing this year? What are you doing next year to realign yourself with your purpose in life? To realign yourself with your purpose in life. You see, we got to stop living for others. We got to start living for our career. Our career, we decided our career, so we got to let our career serve us. We got to decide. We got to stop living like a robot where you are controlled by others. You are like a button. They tell you, you got to work on this day. You got to do this thing. You got to do that. No, no, no. The time has come that we get out of our comfort zone and determine how we want to live our life, our purpose on this earth. We're not on this earth to be a slave, man. No, no, no. We're not on this earth to be a slave, to be controlled by others. You gotta reconnect with the truth of who you are. That bubbling person you are. That loving person you are. That caring person you are. Sometimes our career takes us out of our take us out of who we are. Make us to not be the person we want to be. We gotta get back to the intentions we had, the caring person we want to be. We gotta get back to those things that we are interested in. We gotta live our passion again, man. I hope that 2022 will be the year that you will live your passion, your interest, your intention, those things that you really want, you desire to be. The service that you want to render your community, your people, and your comfort zone has taken away from you. You gotta realign yourself. You gotta get back to that pleasure, that joy. Now I can have my weekends. I can go on vacation with my family. I don't have to worry about working on weekends. I don't have to worry. I can go on vacation and my kids, my family, the results. I can take them where I want to go on weekends. I don't have to worry that I gotta go back because I gotta be to work on tomorrow. I can spend my weekends the way that I want to spend it. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, man. If you didn't do it this year, man, look forward to 2022 as a year. You got to decide, you got to recognize that comfort zone you're in. You got to identify it. You got to look at it and say, this is it. You got to make a decision and you got to take action. Don't let 2022 pass you by. Don't let this decade pass you by in your comfort zone. Oh, yes, you got enough time. No, it's not late. It may be late for 2021, but it's not late for this decade. You can begin 2022 with that mindset. You can begin your life to celebrate and say, yes, I have regained my passion. I have regained my intention. This is what I have regained who I want to be in life. That loving person, that caring person. That person who wants to visit his family, who wants to be at the programs in the community program. Some of us cannot attend community program because we have to go to work on weekends. Somebody have to determine where we are on weekends. Oh, it's time to celebrate, man. You got to prepare yourself to celebrate in 2022. Because when you get out of your comfort zone, you can realign your life with the truth of who you are. You can tap into your purpose. You can direct and mold it because you have made a decision that you are no more going to allow yourself to be imprisoned by a career. You are no more going to allow yourself to be imprisoned by a job or by a relationship. You get that because your life was not meant to be ordinary. You know, some folks are living ordinary life and they are just happy. No, no, no. Your life was not meant to be ordinary. When God made you, He made you to be extraordinary. That's why He left His throne in heaven and came down on this earth. You are special, man. You were made to live an extraordinary life on this earth. So your life was meant to be extraordinary, not just ordinary. It's time to connect to the truth, your true self. It's time for realignment, man. 2022 is a year of realignment. It's time for you to gain your identity once again. Oh, it's time. 2022 is a year of identity. Realignment. Realignment. This year we had a choice. We had a choice to choose or vote between prosperity and mediocrity, peace of mind versus worry, love versus hate, work smart versus working hard, work on our own terms versus working on someone else's terms. I don't know why your choice was, but whatever choice you made, I hope that your choice was prosperity, peace of mind, love, working smart and working on your own terms. But if you did this, it's not late because 2022 is that year for you to choose the right thing. Because if you choose the right thing, this time your concentration, we all are concentrating on, yes, on 2022. And that's why I want to say Happy New Year to you, man. I say Happy New Year. Or I wish you the best. I say Happy New Year, sister. Happy New Year, brother. It's time. It's time to leave 2021 behind. Our mindset should be concentrating on 2022. Yes, you see, 2021 is ready. We are in 2021. It's time to look at 2022. Then you see 2022 is right there ahead of you. And that's what I want to say to you. Jump! I say jump, yes, jump. Welcome to 2022, man. I say welcome. I say jump, sister. Get out of here, jump, sister. I said, brother, jump. Oh, I said, you can do it. Leap. Leap. I said, welcome to 2022. I want to welcome you to 2022 and happy 2022. I'm glad for you. You made it. You made it, man. On behalf of the Frumos want to say Happy New Year to you, man. The Frumos wishes you good health in 2020. We have the mindset, I wish you your family prosperity in 2020. And I want to promise you, man, that this is a year of service. This is a year of service. I promise that I'm going to serve you. I'm going to do my best. This is your year. 2022 is your year. I say rejoice and be happy because this is a year that the Lord has set aside for you. This is your time. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I said Happy New Year. You made it. I told you you're going to make it into 2022. I told you I'm going to see you in 2022. Happy New Year, sister. Happy New Year, brother. Have a wonderful time. Rejoice and be happy. This is the year. This is the year. This is your year. I said, this is your year. Your time has come. Your time has come. Rejoice and be happy. Happy New Year, man. I say, Happy New Year. Yes, I'm talking to you. I say, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I say, Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I love you, man. I love you. Enjoy this year. Enjoy it, man. It's yours. It's in your hand for to rejoice and be happy. So be happy. I say be happy. Happy New Year. Happy 2022.